The most crucial moment of this race. The 6th restart. Safety car has peeled off and now everybody's in the game.
And 14 laps to go. I reckon Jason Bright's gamble here was to put new tyres on. He probably doesn't quite have the car pace of the lead cars, so he's trying to cover it up with tyre grip. Brand new tyres will be his hope if the track condition can handle it.
This is how it stands. Mark Winterbottom is first. Craig Lowndes is second. Jason Bright third. In fourth, Stephen Johnson. Fifth, Greg Murphy. Behind him is James Courtney. Then we've got Russell Ingall, Alex Davison, Glenn Seaton, Paul Dumbrell. That makes up your top 10.
And they're all in the game, folks. They're all on the lead lap. They're all nose to tail. The debris flag was being shown there. It's slippery. They're tippy-toeing to the top of the hill. They're on slick tyres. The track's wet and slippery. Brighty's sliding all the way through Reed Park on cold tyres. He's really got his hands full. And Junior's all over the back of him.
He's trying to defend his position, Jason Bright, but they know. They know he's on cold tyres. Look at Stephen Johnson.
Oh, wheel spin on McPhillamy, and this is a recipe for disaster.
Johnson, Murphy, Courtney and Ingall.
It's tippy-toe off the top. Winterbottom, Lowndes, Bright, Johnson, Murphy, Courtney, Ingall, Davison, Seaton, Dumbrell, the top 10. Jason Bright couldn't make it out. He's going to be passed here. He's wide. It was a slow exit. Junior's got warmth in the tyres. That's going to help him. Up on the inside, side by side. The Jim Beam car is ideally positioned, but Bright runs with him. He's got track position for the right-hander of the chase.
Amazingly gutsy. Johnson goes deep, really deep into the chase. He gets that spot off Jason Bright. Oh, something's gone off in our race
problem. Race leader, Winterbottom off the road, drops a spot.
That puts Craig Lowndes in the race lead. They all go firing past Mark Winterbottom. And the Dick Johnson Racing team were winners out of that as well. Stephen Johnson now comes around and muscles Bright out of the way for second place. Murphy wants a piece of it. Courtney's in the battle as well. What a fascinating finish to this race. 13 laps to go. Our leader, car 888, the defending champion, Craig Lowndes.
Lowndes has often got super skill in these conditions. We've seen it before.
We haven't prepped your call.
Wets are there if they need them. But Brighty really suffering on those cold tyres. Lowndes, Stephen Johnson, Greg Murphy. Look at this pack.
That was the gap as they head up the mountain. Johnson had this car in the wall before the shootout. The DJR crew have pieced it all back together and they've fought their way back into spot, and now Winterbottom still sliding around. Contact with James Courtney.
He's down in 12th and he's got huge traffic problems to deal with, but Scaife was massively quicker than everybody on that lap. And he's in the trade.
We waited and waited and waited for this race to explode. And now it has. It's all opened up and right into the wall big time. That was a huge impact. He's managed to bounce back, but his day's done. He is out of the picture. So is Russell Ingall.
And one of the HRT cars there, Ingall off at McPhillamy. I think that could have been Mark Scaife in two. I'll confirm it for you. It's diabolical up there. You've got to pay Marks for having a go, but cold tyres have cruelled the day for this bloke and his teammate Adam Macro.
They were so close.
Okay, mate, there's a safety car out. We need to get you into pit lane as soon as possible.
So close. They came in and took a gamble and it didn't work. It was a big impact.
And Scaife is the other car involved, but separate incidents.
I just saw him shoot off to the left of our screen and went wham into the side of the wall.
Watch the leader, huge moment through the chase. 300 kilometres an hour, surfs out the other side, almost rolls the Castrol forward, gathers it up, drops a bunch of spots. The race has gone off.
And not for the first time, Craig Lowndes had to take evasive action at the end of the chase. This was his view of it. Look at Winterbottom goes off. By now, he is soaring through the air and somehow staying on the ground at the end of it. He'll come into picture again. Wham! That is out of control.
How's your heart rate?
A little bit lower, I reckon, than Mark Winterbottom's. That was the race lead going down. He caught the edge there. Oh, man, that's scary. That is really scary, and so is this.
Second time that Lowndes has been involved in something like that today.
This will unfold for car 25 up the top here. You'll see it. Oh, they both went in. So to have something on the track there, and then Scaife as well, they all go in at exactly the same spot. Sparks fly.
See the wheel light up against the concrete.
The impact was already taken care of there by the Fujitsu car.
Ingle, Scaife and Bright, massive experience and knowledge there, and all caught by the conditions.
Watch this. You'll lose it here. Slam. Another car's already gone off in front of him into the wall. I reckon that might be Winterbottom. Or maybe Owen Kelly in the picture. No, he's not.
I reckon it was Johnson. I think it was the Jim Beam car.
So Mark Scaife's day is over on lap 150 of this race.
They're going to pit. They're talking about bringing people in. They're talking about going to wet tyres. People are going to run the gamble here. And I think FPR are going to go wets.
Russell, have you got much steering there at all?
Not a hell of a lot. No brakes either.
To the garage.
No brakes either, so no one stand in front of it, alright?
Okay.
I intercepted messages that people are laying out for wet tyres at the moment.
I haven't seen it, but if there are lap cars in between, when you go past next, we will update you.
Yeah, you've got Stephen John, and Merv.
Here's another angle. That impact. 1, 2, 3. 4 of them find the wall there. Perhaps it was Mark Winterbottom who'd already got a touch up along the side as well in front of Jason Bright.
Now who's in? Team Kiwi have come in as well. Shane Van Gisbergen at the wheel. Debut at Mount Panorama in a V8 supercar.
It all looks good. You didn't even get a punch on the wheel there, so make sure you have a good wiggle on the wheel and make sure nothing's going on.
Okay, there's the wets that I wanted to see. So FPR have got wets laid up for car 6, Mark Winterbottom, currently showing 5th on the computer.
Flashies.
And Murphy's going to stay with slicks. So they're all playing meteorologist at the moment. And the wind's picked up, looking at the flags on pit straight. Wipers ablaze at the top of the hill, gusty, blustery down here from the west. What's the western horizon look like? Actually, that's wet.
10 back in 19, that is wet.
Slick tyres on that stuff up there, not nice on this racetrack.
So that's how it stands. Craig Lowndes first in line behind the WPS safety car. Stephen Johnson second in line.
They've got a problem. They got damage.
He did hit the wall.
He did hit the wall, yeah. So that may stop them for longer depending on what damage has been done. If it's just a rim, they're okay. And they've got wet tyres laid up. It is lap 150. I think they've actually just rolled slicks out into the lane. So they're gambling. Wow. There'll be a burst of activity here. Can you believe it? All the work done by both these drivers today on target for victory, and it all goes wrong at the end of the day with yet another weather shift at Mount Panorama.
Winterbottom put that car on pole. Richards did a brilliant job at the start. They both performed so well. But time and time again, this race, the intensity of this race continues to lift. So car 6 peels off. He'll have to dive it into the pits. Steering's not great. How much does this cost? 12 laps to go.
Someone will take the punt on Wets, you'd think, because it could pay huge dividends. If you're down the order, you'd almost flip the coin. Hard if you're up in the front of the queue. Too much to lose.
Front bar up here, please. Pull that front bar up here. It's flat. Flat and very thin.
Slicks. But cold slicks are not going to help his cause either.
Yep, it's all good.
Is that a cold tyre?
Good.
That's the pit crew we can hear. We've got it mic'd up.
Well, if that's a cold tyre, then that's going to be a real handful too.
It is indeed a cold tyre, Neil.
I guess they had no choice in the damage, but that's going to make that real hard yards. Be inclined to have rotated them and put a cold one on the back, diagonaled them.
That sinking feeling for Mark Winterbottom at the moment. Now Jason Bright, like you said, full marks for having a crack. It was an almighty effort. Then it all came unstuck at the top of the mountain on lap 151. You know what that means? This is a 161 lap event. How much can we handle?